Streams on standby. I I accidentally resetted my character's hit points, and I can't remember how much hit points she had left. Me. Yep. We're good to go. If there was such a thing as reverse inspiration. Yeah. Should we take the priest upstairs so he's not like lying in dampness? I would have carried the priest upstairs. Are we putting him in his bed? I will untie him and put him in his bed. A, a what? Yeah. Where are we going to bury some before we go? Mm, could you? Yeah. Um, Okay. I will go your Elder Rage with my Wild Magic Surge. Yep. Uh, uh, I'll do that on the one that's next to Kamir. Uh, I'm not sure it's where it tells me what the save is. It's DC equals +8 plus proficiency my proficiency bonus and my constitution modifier. Uh, +2 to my con. No, I've got my constitution's 11 and it's got +0 modifier. I will use my axe to take a swing at the one in front of me. Uh, go for that one. uh, chop its head off. No. Mhm. I'll take a swing at the skeleton that's nearest to me. Yeah. May as well. Okay. Uh, I'm good. Who's a good boy? Don't think so. Ruff! Isn't he an undead dog? Mhm. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hmm.
some ancient families, someone like the Strahds, have been interfering with bloodlines, which is a polite way of saying after being killed. Yeah. Intermarriage. I mean, yeah. It's possible, but typically the nobles don't interact with the lower civilians unless there's a specific reason. They But yeah, well, there could either be a reason or just, dalliances. The lords with the maids and the servants and everything.
that seem to record, various births and deaths. The birth of Ismark and Irina are both recorded there.
But there's no lines to them.
No.
I don't think that they just stopped keeping track of them.
Is there, Burgomaster Ismark, is there a name in here that would still be alive in the village that we can talk to? As in one that's been indicated.
He shakes his head. He turns back to where it says "We are all damned." This happens in the mid in the mid 500s.
Is it possible they perfected immortality?
They're, well, the Duke certainly has.
But if this family's connected to Ravenloft,
Mm.
then they have access to it.
I think it's a ledger of all the births, marriages, and deaths in the village. Well, all the births.
Do you think we'd find something else if we went to the castle itself?
Sorry, you broke up a bit then.
Maybe there'd be logs in the loft in Ravenloft itself that we could maybe
There could be.
like a finished portion of the later part of the logs.
Yeah. If we can get inside.
Guys, I've made a stream boo-boo.
Oh, what, do we have to do everything again?
Well,
Back to the
the sound was off for most of the time.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
dear.
Do you mean nobody heard my amazing cellar joke?
No.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
I mean, it's on now, so we're good.
Could I possibly just have a look at the fire and see if it seems like there's anything other than a normal fire here? Presumably this is the fire that he threw the notebook into.
It would likely be either that one or the one in the front room.
Yeah. Ismar, which fire did he throw the book into?
He points to the one in the front room.
Okay. Oh, bloody Roll20's stalling on me again.
I'm gonna talk to this pretty lady as we're looking for a fire.
You do that. Let's get chased out of the town.
I do have to look for a potential queen / mother of my heirs.
Irina, Irina looks at you strangely. And she says, "Who are you?"
Don't drop your cover.
Damn it.
You hear a hiss from the front room.
I'm Father Rimuru. I don't think I've convinced her.
I see. And when you say heirs, to your parish?
Oh god, no. Yes.
Can you make a deception check, please?
You turn it into Mr. Collins. Nice.
Okay. Well, in that case, you have most certainly retrieved the situation. You are able to convince her that you know it that your position is one where the priest's heir is actually a position of significance and not just some brat who was to start at the bottom ladder of the church.
I did say queen as well, but I think I have to help that one out as well. Because I remember saying queen
Oh
as
yes,
well.
that's right. You did say the word queen. But with a 24, you can say it's a translation issue. That's
Okay.
what the post is called. It's a theocratic monarchy. There we go.
To you, that'd be
Okay.
your queen.
I could just say I'll worship the ground she walks on and make her treat her like a queen.
He says, "I've heard that before. The the Count says similar things."
I would like to get to know you better. We should talk privately somewhere else. I suck at flirting.
You're going to blow your cover. At least wait until after the ceremony.
We'll talk more, my lady.
She gives you a strange look and says, "Count von Zarevich, please drop the act."
What act?
And moves to leave.
He does like to toy with people.
Did I blow my cover? Am I safe?
Well, she seems to believe that you are Count von Zarevich.
Yeah.
So you can make of that what you will. I've also in the Roll20 tat just put some of the notable entries with the dates.
Yeah. Or he's just looking through those.
Mm-hmm. None of these have any of these lines. The lines connecting past names. None of them seem particularly familiar to you. And indeed, one of the things the Burgomaster is concerned by is there doesn't seem to be any reason to link these names from decades back.
So it looks like Strahd marked the end of the soul swapping. So possibly he was one who perfected whatever they were working on.
The Burgomaster says to you, what do you mean, soul swapping?
I'm going to explain my current theory to him. Taking out souls to make the older people last longer.
Could I take a look at the book?
Certainly.
After I've took a look at the book, I'll just hand it back over.
Okay. Yeah, so you can see the same entries in the book. You can also you can also see that there are these the arrows connecting back. There only looks to have been an effort to put these arrows in before the "We are all damned" entry in the year, well, in presumably the year 555.
Wait a minute.
After Strahd arrived. 200 years after, roughly.
Yes.
Can I start flipping through the book of cults, see if there's any mention of soul swapping or changing consciousness?
While you're doing that, can I have a look in the fire and see if I can see anything sort of out of place that maybe a book protected or something like that? I mean, he could have burnt it, but I'm just kind of wondering if he preserved it.
The fire's currently lit, so you'd have to get it extinguished. But you could certainly try and do that.
It's Mark. Do you mind if I pop your fire out for a minute?
He gives a dismissive wave and goes back to the book.
Fair enough. Is there some water or a blanket I can use to?
You'd be able to be able to get some water.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll grab some water and I'll put the fire out and then have a look through.
Okay. Can you make me an investigation check, please?
I can, but I'm not very good at these. Oh, hang on. I had to re-roll roll 20 and now it's not working with my character sheet. Bear with me. Try again. Oh no, it did come through. Yeah, no. Can't see now.
I'm afraid not. If something were thrown in the fire when this man was alive, and there have been several fires since, anything that got thrown in would probably be destroyed by now. I mean, with the 6, you're not even going to be able to find any remnants of the letter that got burned the previous night.
That's fair enough. I will make my way back.
Yeah, I mean, you can always ask someone to have a look, get a second opinion. But just with that, you're unable to find anything.
Come here, you're welcome to have a look and see if you can see through the fire. I couldn't see anything, I'm afraid. But I know your eyes are better than mine.
Take a look.
Yeah. Investigation check, please. It's the other fireplace, but yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Okay, yeah. So you're unable to find anything either.
I've just had his BS, so I'm just not. I don't even care. I've looked at it without looking for anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mark, if I can ask, is Count Strahd related to Sergei and Tatiana? Sergei von Zarevich and Tatiana?
If I remember my history correctly, Sergei von Zarevich was his brother, and Tatiana Fedorova was to wed Sergei.
Sergei was the previous count?
His younger brother.
Oh, his younger brother.
Strahd came to these lands, constructed the castle, and sent for his relatives.
Oh. But then they died.
Yes, his father had died some years before. I think his mother died on the way? He seems uncertain. And his brother died the year after. Along with the Count's sister-in-law. Or sister-in-law to
To be.
be.
Huh.
Yes, I think it was on the wedding day.
Well, that
He
sucks. How did
shrugs.
it happen? I suppose it's all ancient history now, isn't it?
Yes,
Except for one of them still alive. As in Count Strahd is still alive.
Yes, I think there was a. I think there was a treacherous noble family behind it.
Hmm.
But I never really delved into the Count's history. When he visited my father, he never seemed to want to talk of the past. Only the present.
Yeah. Okay.
In any case, I can't make hide nor hair with this book.
Can we borrow
I
it?
don't know what my father was determined to keep it, and I think I shall have to return it.
May we borrow it? It may help us. And then when we're done, we shall return it to its place in the church.
Hmm. Well, you may have to answer to the Count for me then. He shrugs and hands it over.
From the sounds of things, we're his playthings round here anyway, so.
I'm afraid so. You're his 10-year tribute.
Hmm. Okay. Maybe not. When would you like us to arrange the funeral for your father?
As soon as can be, I think. If we were to hold it today, we would have to hold it in the evening. But if the daylight is needed, we can hold it in the morrow.
What do you guys say?
Probably better do it in the day. That way, if anyone wants to come pay their respects, they're not doing it in the middle of the night.
True. Less horrible things at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Daybreak tomorrow then? Is Mark?
Agreed.
Okay. Anybody have any more questions?
Not really.
Just put a message in the Roll20 chat.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
that's something you'd all know.
Sends parties every 30 years, but we're every 10 years.
Possible time moves slower here.
Could, yeah.
Three on scale. That would be.
Oh. Okay. Do we want to go and ask about that weapon before we end today, or
Sure.
unless anybody wants to do anything else here?
Oh yeah. Did I ever find anything on the Norganus in his library?
That's right. Okay, so you were so you are able to have a look around his library. He doesn't seem to have anything on cults or the occult in here. So there doesn't seem to be anything about Norganis. And you were also asking if any of the cults in the book have anything to do with reincarnation.
Yeah.
There are some undead related entities. None of them, strictly speaking, have anything to do with reincarnation. There are those that can kill, there are those that can bring back those who have been killed. And there is nothing about reincarnating or stealing souls or anything of that kind.
All right, I'm ready to go then.
Okay. Thank you, Ismark. You've been very helpful. We will see you tomorrow to put your father to rest. Will you be okay getting his coffin up to the churchyard?
My guards will manage. Okay. So
Come on,
yeah,
Father Horny.
I'll put you on the exterior map unless there's anything else anyone wants to be doing here.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, feel free to move yourselves from where you are on that map.
It's down there, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you come in, you're greeted by the shop clerk who shows you in, where there's an older man behind the tills.
Afternoon, Lurch.
Yeah, the young man says, "Hello, you were in here this morning."
We were. We were just passing a house, and with guards were investigating, and sadly, a family had died. The guards were saying that the father of the family had been in to show you a fancy weapon not so long ago. I'm wondering if you can recall such an item.
Yeah, the younger man says, "Oh, I'm not sure about that." The older man, he will say, "What of it?"
Well, could you tell us a bit more about it? It may have led to their demise. We don't want it.
Yeah,
We just want to know about it.
we get some people selling weapons from time to time.
Well, this could have had a powerful curse or some other magic on it that led to their deaths. You don't want anything similar to befall yourself or anyone that you may have sold it to, do you?
All right, Masterless, I'm gonna push you out of the way while muttering low but loud enough for him to hear. All right, he's not buying our cover story. I'll take over.
Okay, it wasn't a cover story, but fine.
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna lean over the counter close towards him, and I'm gonna say, "All right, buddy, listen. We're part of a group that wants that weapon. They're willing to pay a very high price for it, but they need us to confirm its authenticity before we can make the transaction. If you can just show us the weapon, we will be on our way."
Oh, I see. Oh, well, now that's different, isn't it? Well, I would be willing to part for it for 1,000 gold.
People we're with are willing to offer double it so long as we can make sure that it is the real deal before the purchase.
Is this sincere? Otherwise, make a deception check.
You're joking.
Okay. He looks at you dead in the eyes and says, "No one has ever offered to pay double what I ask for. Don't
I think
waste
we
my
might have
time."
been. I think we might have been doing better with my approach.
Sir. I'm gonna
Bit
be
late now.
I'm gonna be reasonable with you, sir. You deal with people inside the area where people don't have too much gold. We are not from in the area. We have some to spare, and we are willing to pay a more than fair price for that weapon.
He says, "My price was 1,000 gold." How much you got?
Got about 2,100 currently that we are able to spend. All I need to do is send a message. We may be able to request more, but I need to know that that weapon is authentic.
He nods. And he goes underneath the counter, and seems to be unlocking something, and the area around him starts to glow with a silvery light, and he pulls out a weapon. It looks to be, it looks to be a rapier. That's glowing with this silvery light, and taking very good care to hold it, he says, "Does this satisfy you?"
Can you please flip it over, sir?
Taking great caution to keep it firmly within his grasp, he does turn it over. The weapon does not appear to be an illusion.
Very well then, sir. You are asking for 1,000 gold pieces for the weapon, correct?
I am.
And I'm here to offer you 2,000. But no one else may know about this purchase.
Where's the two? Absolutely.
Alright. Very well. I'm gonna put my hand lower than like the counter, and I am going to I'm going to summon my familiar. Have it fly over and shut the door.
Okay, so the familiar closes the door. That's fine.
Please forgive me, sir. I just need to ensure that this purchase is private. Purely professional.
Absolutely.
I'm going to take out my stack of gold. I'm gonna hold it out to him and say, here's half of it now. I need time to receive the other half.
Okay, so you have 1,000 gold to hand?
No. I have 15 gold. But I am casting thaumaturgy to make it look bigger.
I'm just going to have a quick look at the spell description. Okay, thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy has verbal components.
Oh, it is.
I also can't see anything about thaumaturgy about increasing the size of objects. You can make your voice boom. You can cause flames to do things. You can cause tremors in the ground. You can create noises. You can cause a door to open or shut, and you can change the appearance of your eyes. I think you need something like minor illusion to make gold look bigger.
I just saw it said a sign of supernatural power, and I figured to make something look much bigger would be supernatural.
Yeah, but then it also says you create one of the following effects within range and gives a list of them.
Okay, what do I do? Wait a minute.
Just say for the back and go, give me a shout when you want me to ask him nicely again.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Going to activate the Star of the Evening Glory on the desk, or on the counter.
Yeah, to cast the light spell.
Yeah. And I'm going to do that.
Yep.
I am going to make it flash, and while he is stunned by it, I'm going to jump over the counter and pin him to the ground.
Okay, so the plan is to shove him prone, or possibly to grapple him.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll roll initiative, but you can either grapple or shove him.
I'm going to grapple him.
Cool, that's fine. So yeah, so it's athletics contested. It's your athletics contested by his athletics or acrobatics, which he does not have much of. Okay, so he's got a 17. So you've got to beat a 17 to grapple him, and then we're in initiative.
Wow.
Okay, can I get initiative scores from everyone? Christina is currently outside and may roll initiative, but doesn't know what's going on. Yeah.
Really have much of a choice but to take part.
Yeah.
I don't have much of a choice.
No one's obligated, strictly speaking, to take part. But certainly, this guy is probably going to resist being grappled. I think it's fair to say.
What is with me getting such awful initiative rolls today? All right. I just have them labeled as main shopkeep and shop guard, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So shop guard goes on initiative cat 18, and the shopkeeper will also go on initiative cat 18, but after the shop guard.
Okay. And I don't suppose I could activate my blade song while I'm trying to grapple him, could I?
Is that a bonus action to activate it?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Then you will be able to activate it.
All right. So Asishless is going to go first.
Okay. Which one do I go for? I can see the shopkeep assistant, right, from where I am?
Yeah.
Well, I could always just get closer. Fair enough. I will cast suggestion on the shopkeeper's assistant and say, help my friend Kamir keep the shopkeeper pinned to the ground. So that'll be a Wisdom 13 saving throw off him, please.
Okay. So he's rolled a 16, and yeah, okay. So yeah, with his modifier, that's going to be a 13.
Fair enough. I'm out. I thought it would make more sense to go for him than the other guy, but didn't quite do it.
Shop guard is next.
Okay. Shot guard. Okay, shot guard is next. So is going to sort of climb onto the desk and is going to attempt to grapple you. So can you make an athletics or acrobatics check, please?
I am do acrobatics.
That's going to be a 16. By the way.
Because of my song, I gain advantage.
Yes, you do. Okay. Oh yeah, advantage. Okay, so 16 still beats a 14. So you are grappled. So I'll just pop that on your token. I'll do that one. So use 5 feet of movement there, and just going to use 10 feet of movement to move you here, and then it's 10 feet of combined movement to move you both here. And at that point, it doesn't have any more movement, and that is the shop assistant's go. The shop assistant will conclude that by turning to the prince and say, I'm going to have to throw him out. He started a fight.
Okay. You can.
And that's the end of his go.
Shopkeep.
Shopkeep is going to command the assistant to throw Kamir out, and is going to quickly put that rapier back in its place, which is going to use their action, and that's what they're doing.
All right. Gonna try to wriggle out.
Yep. Oh, so your go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use your action, athletics or acrobatics, to remake it, because it's not. So it is to reroll. Oh, so it's a 21. It gets a. Okay, the shop clerk gets a 24. As you try to wriggle out, you realise that this guy is very strong. I mean, by virtue of getting a 24, he's got at least +4 to athletics. You've still got your bonus action, but you are grappled.
This is very much not going the way I wanted it to, if you couldn't tell.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, if only this was McIntyre, I could have gotten out of this.
Is there anything else you'd like to
I'm
do?
I'm looking
Oh,
to
no
see
worries.
if there's not. I have to end my turn. Asichless, get that damn sword.
I don't know, man. I think it's. Plus, then we can't use the shop again if we steal the sword.
Well, do you
Won't
really
let us
want the
back in.
sword?
I want to have a look at the sword because I think it could be cursed. I'm just gonna walk open-handedly to the counter and go, "Can we settle down and talk about this like reasonable gentlemen, please?"
He looks at you. We can. He's out.
I can babysit Kamir.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Come here, wait outside, mate, please.
I mean, we can conclude this like in initiative, waiting until it's the shop clerk's turn to open the door and try and throw him out. But or we can just say narratively that's what happens.
Just narratively. I'll wait
That's
outside,
fine.
I guess.
Yeah. So you are tossed out, unhurt, but tossed out.
I just got that image in my head of Kamir just being like, wee!
Whee!
Wee!
I just have a question. Ruby's still in the building. What do I do? Do I just sit there and let him get chucked out?
You can do. The clerk doesn't have the guard doesn't have a problem with you, and the clerk's not demanded you all leave. Yeah. In any case, after that, the man behind the counter, he
That's just me.
he turns to Ashless and said, "Now, are you going to be more reasonable here?"
Yeah, I'm sorry for the scene my friend caused, but he is very keen to avenge. He took the death of that family quite personally, and he was very keen to try and avenge it or get to the bottom of what could have caused it. And we think,
Well, he's outside now, and there he can stew.
fair enough. Is there?
This is true.
Is there any possibility I could? Oh, sorry. Go on.
My familiar is still in the shop. I can communicate
Oh
with
yeah,
it,
you can.
and it can mimic any noise it's heard. So I'm going to have it fly up to the shopkeep, sit on the bar or sit on the counter, and say, "I will get that sword. I will get that sword," over and over again.
You see what I mean? He's distraught with grief.
Mm-hmm. If the familiar, I mean, the familiar is unable to attack. But if the familiar, doesn't move out of the way, this guy is not above just putting it in a jar and readies one.
Okay.
Please, my friend, let's cool our tempers here. Let the crow watch, because it may be able to provide us some insights.
Just have it start flying around the room.
I have a question for the shopkeeper.
Go on.
Can I buy a sword? Not the sword, a sword.
Our friend here
A
charges.
legitimate purchase.
I don't.
What
I just
sword
really,
would you be looking at?
I would like a rapier, but not the sword that you don't want to sell. A normal sword.
He nods. That'd be 250 gold.
I don't know how much money I have. Never mind. My dad cut me off.
And obviously, by his dad, the priest means Father God.
He means for me to suffer.
Yeah.
The clerk doesn't really respond to that, and you know, it turns to Asishless. Now, are you prepared to pay for this sword?
I cannot pay for that sword, but I would like to come to an arrangement to be able to see, to hold, to touch the sword, to investigate it, and then you may have it back. How was about this? If I can borrow the sword for 10 minutes as collateral, I will give you this cleansing vial, and I will hold out my cleansing vial. This has got to be worth almost on a par with the sword.
He almost seems to sniff it before deciding. He gestures for you to take it down on the counter, and then calls to the guard. Powwimple, stand behind this man to make sure he doesn't do anything foolish. The guard does so, and the clerk pulls out the rapier.
Okay.
So he hands it over to you and holds the vial. He holds it rather than seems to put it in a pocket, but he has got it in his hand. So you can see it in his. He can see the rapier in yours. Or what do you plan to do with it?
Out of character, this is where it sucks not being real wizard and having a good Arcana score. I will hold it out in front of me, check balance, look for any inscriptions. Can I see any inscriptions on it? Does it look any similar to the mask?
Okay. Yeah. So can you make an Arcana check, please?
Yeah, I thought you'd ask that.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was going to be an intelligence check of some kind, but Arcana would be the relevant one here.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Okay, so in that case, I can only reasonably describe to you what you can see. Nothing that looks like a mask. It does have engravings that absolutely anyone would recognize as being like lunar. Definitely got something to do with the moon. You do know that it was emitting You do know that it's emitting silvery light, and you can tell that this thing is magical just by the fact that it's emitting silvery light. But in terms of anything more, what you see is what you've gotten.
Okay. Father Rimuru, you care to have a gander?
Yeah, you absolutely can ask for a second opinion.
Sorry, again, what?
This magically glowing sword. You want to give it an Arcana check and see if you can see anything out of the ordinary on this that I missed.
I was about to say it's sparkly. It's pretty sparkly like fairies.
It is pretty. Oh my god, no. Alright, could I try a persuasion check on the shopkeeper and say, look, if possible, could I show it to my extremely eager friend outside that you kicked out? I know it's not ideal, but I promise I will keep hold of it, and I will ask my barbarian friend to make sure he doesn't steal it, and you'll still have the cleansing vial.
Why can't we just take the sword and try him for treason?
Treason? He's not committed any treason.
He has. Wink, wink.
If you say
we would only do this as a persuasion check. The clerk will say, "He stays outside. Show it to his raven."
Okay, yeah, I'll show it to the raven,
I will
and
get
then
that sword.
I'll slap the raven. Just
don't
look
do
at it and
that.
see what you can see.
Can you just like threaten them, saying, "We know royalty can get you framed for treason."
So, you want to know something?
We tried the nasty
Can they
approach.
have
It
detect
didn't work.
magic
Let's try the nice.
or identify?
So you want to know something?
No one does. That's fine.
I do not have identify or detect magic, and I'm not able to make checks through my familiar. Only see what it can see, and hear what it can hear.
Well, if you can see what
but
it can...
technically, if you can see what it can see, you can make the Arcana check.
Suppose I can.
There we go. See, that's why I like having one of the lesser, more studious wizards around me.
I'm just gonna have him fly your head and start checking message list.
Okay. Yeah. So having a look at that, you believe this to be a moon-touched rapier. So magical rapier emits light. There's something that's not quite right about it, suggesting it might do a little more than stated. Nevertheless, that's what the weapon is. If you were to try and purchase one from like a city where such things are relatively common, you'd expect to pay about 100 gold for one. In a more rural place, you might have to pay more like 200. This guy's asking for 1,000.
Yeah, he's a bit of a crook, but I've not said that out loud, by the way. Very well. Thank you, shopkeeper, whose name I've forgotten. I do apologise. Here, have your lunar sword back. If I can have my cleansing vial back.
He does hand it over.
There we go. Okay, I think that's all we're getting from you. Did you notice anything strange about the man who sold you this sword?
Nah, he's been in the village for a while. Said he found it whilst on a trip into the woods with those trappers.
Okay. Do you know... Oh, you probably wouldn't know which direction.
Woods are to the north.
Woods to north. Right. Very well. Thank you for your help. We look forward to patronising you in future.
Bring gold next time.
You got enough out of us this morning.
I have an character question. I think he was really struggling with the fact that he has had like a priest. Can I tell them my Deku's darkest secret?
What they
You can tell them anything you see fit to tell them.
Who, like the random shopkeeper or us?
The party. They have to know that. I know I'm a priest. I have to act like a priest, but I'm not a real prince anymore.
Oh no.
What?
Huh?
I'm not a real prince anymore.
What did you do?
Being inappropriate.
I don't think that's ever stopped priests before. Princes before.
I got exiled by my father to teach me a lesson because I bedded the whole city.
At the same time?
No,
not
that-
a Sunday. Every day. Every day of the week. I did it 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And
Well-
I think I'm impregnated with 40 women as well.
Well, at least there's no shortage of people to take your place.
They can't take the throne, unfortunately. They're well, they're not. They're born by wedlock, so they can't take the throne.
You could always legitimize them.
Now I see why you're struggling to get a legitimate girlfriend. Because you cheat on so many.
I could have made you my queen, though. Wink,
Your
wink.
answer's still no.
Don't worry, I've got my eye on someone else. You're not worth it.
Okay, come on. You could always multi-class as a bard later. It's fine. So we need to keep you away from anything female. Except Christina, because she can look after herself.
Try and stop me.
We might have to.
What do now?
Well, we'll come out front. The shopkeeper can't hear us. Like, I think I know what we might be dealing with. I'm not sure if I know what my character would know what we might be dealing with.
I would have gotten that sort of thrust if you would have just followed my lead.
I did, and you.
Violence wasn't always the answer.
Yeah. It's just sort of a shame that Prince Rimuru doesn't also have Mage Hand as a cantrip, because otherwise we could just done a Mage Hand like slow hand clap in the air for that. At least they didn't kill you. Look on the bright side. They could have done.
Like I'm working on my.
Oh,
Should
have you
we-
taken a short rest since this morning?
No, not yet. Should we have a short rest at the tavern before doing anything else? What sort of time of day are we on now? Sort of early afternoon?
You'd be getting on for noon.
Yeah. Lunch.
Lunch?
See if they got a meal deal on at lunchtime. Beer and a burger.
I mean, you could call it a meal deal. The meal deal is the Burgermaster agreed to pay.
Yeah. Burgermaster and a pint.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
do we... Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
I was just going to say, do we want to investigate the woods to the north today? Because that's where the sword came from. And that's presumably where whatever killed these people came from.
I feel like we should tackle the funeral before doing that.
Okay, we can do that. We can retire for the day, have an early day.
Okay, so are you prepared to take a short rest in the tavern then?
Sounds like a plan to me. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you might as well get that taken. You can spend your hit dice and all that. I think Assius will get his spell slots back. Kamir will get some of his spell slots back. Yeah, I don't think Christina and Prince Miru will get back anything other than their hit points if they spend hit dice. But you can certainly do that. And Prince Rimuru can also attune to the amulet that was found. Because currently the all the prince has basically is the vestments at the moment. The amulet still needs attuning to.
Oh wait,
do
we're
you
doing a short rest.
Yeah, do you know how to
I
attune
believe so,
to your
yeah.
amulet?
No.
If you go into your inventory, where it says Amulet of the Morning Lord, if you just click on the box that says active.
Right.
And then if you scroll down, you should see a section that says attunement. And it says attuned items and items requiring attunement, and then it should appear there under items requiring attunement. And then you can just click attune.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, which one?
You just click the box. So yeah, you've done that bit. So scroll down on that same screen, on your inventory screen, and at the bottom where it says attunement, you should have attuned items and items requiring attunement.
Done.
And then you just click. Yeah, awesome. Right. Oh, I am just gonna have to nip away for 5 minutes. Sorry, I'll be right back with you.
No.
We are 2 hours in. We could just take a short break.
Absolutely. I mean, what do you want to do in this tavern?
I
Sleep.
need a quick pee break.
I'm just relaxing.
Yeah, no, I just mean a passive activity to do in the tavern. You can take whatever out of game breaks you need to do.
Just relax, I guess.
Nikki, did you get my message about, you know what?
Yes, I did.
Are you going to add to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think our DM has frozen.
Yeah, I've had lag. It seems like I've been having audio lag issues tonight.
Again. Come on, Smokey. Have some treats. I'm giving my cat treats and she's trying to take my fingers. She tried to take my thumb. You've had enough. Come on, Femi. Come on. You need some too. Ah. Come on, Femi. No. Nikki, I might be able to do the thing today because I've got a bigger camera. Everything, Pa. Come on, you can do it. Pa. Come on.
I'm back.
Just
Sorry.
please. Okay. Yes.
Oh,
I'll try again because she tried to take my fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right, show them again. Maybe.
Oh.
that's adorable.
It took me ages to teach her how to do that. It took me ages. I told her, shake, then pot, then tree. Wanna try it again? Yes, William's a natural performer, isn't she? You get the whole bag now. Here.
I think Jack's frozen.
Awesome must have got to him. See, I think we could be famous. If this ended up on Twitch, my cat would be famous.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
That's how
10
it's up. Oh.
Mine's just a bit slow because I'm downloading stuff on my Xbox.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Oh,
Hello.
You disappeared on
Yeah, I
us.
think I must have been frozen. There we go. So that should now be coming on camera. There we go.
you were Jack Frost for a bit.
Oh well.
But I did say that Elsa probably kidnapped you.
Well, can't be helped. So, you've been able to take a short rest in the tavern. Get some food inside you. Has everyone spent their hit dice? Who wants to spend hit dice?
Yep.
I think I need to heal, so I don't know how I do that. I've never done that one.
Okay, so you can spend your hit dice. So you'll have 3 hit dice because you're 3rd level. Because you're a sorcerer, they're a d6. So you can roll, well, I guess up to 3 hit dice, and then add your Constitution modifier to each die, and that's how many hit points you get back.
Sorry, it's confusing. I've never done it before. That's the problem.
Tell you, if you just roll a d6, because I think your Constitution modifier is +1. So you can do it in Roll20 using this command without the full stop.
I did a roll. I got 2.
Okay, so for your first hit die gives you 3 hit points back, and then you can roll a second or a third.
I got 6.
Okay, so that'd be 7 hit points back. So I think that should put you on 15. And if you roll a third, you've got like a 50-50 on ending up full. I think it's only
3.
the druid who is 3. So that would give you 4 hit points back, putting you on 19, I reckon. Yeah, I think it's only Ynir, our druid, who is healing spells at the moment. Although Esdras has his own healing capacity.
Yes.
And I have the ability to give myself temp HP, but only a couple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to do hit dice. Hit dice are only for characters that lose hit points.
Very true. Okay. So you're all I forgot to put Lancelot on. So can you all put yourselves on whatever table you're eating at, please?
Okay.
Because currently you're all scattered around the bar or around town.
Sit near the
And I'll
fire.
put.
Get a bit of heat.
I think I'm still in the shop.
Yeah. I think Lancelot's stolen someone's seat, but there we go. Who's gonna tell him to get off the stool?
Nobody.
No one, that's right.
Established.
Right down here by the fire.
So so as you're enjoying your meal, presently presently you notice someone who seems to be watching from the doorway. Since his stealth check was a 3, everyone will notice that this man appears to be looking at Lancelot.
I'm gonna gesture Lancelot to, like, get behind me.
So as you do that, the man leaves.
Did you see that, Camille?
Yeah, I definitely saw that.
So I want to say everyone. I mean everyone except Asishless, who's like on the other end of the bar. But yeah, you know, Christina noticed this. Camille noticed this. Lancelot noticed this. I think even the prince might have noticed it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Corner.
What do you want to do?
I don't like the look of it, but he hasn't directly done any harm.
I'm gonna go to the bar and ask for a bed.
It's
Too much
1 in
drama
the
in here.
afternoon.
I haven't slept all day.
Oh, you've still got your room. That's. I mean, if the burgomaster's agreed to pay, you'll still be paying for that room. So yeah, you could just go to that room.
I hope there's another giant rat in there.
I've locked the door.
Probably not with
Good
the
luck
fireplace lit.
Rude.
So what are the rest of you doing?
Eating because I didn't see anything.
Eating.
Okay. Okay, in that case, yeah, you're able to, you know, conclude your meal. Or what would you like to do now?
I'm gonna
Something-
start.
No, go on.
I'm gonna start reading up on those funeral rites.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Is anyone else doing anything else? Otherwise, I'll resolve that.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything. No.
I'd like to find a little corner and read my comfort note.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. You'll be able to find somewhere here. It's fairly quiet. So you can read
Oh,
that.
mother.
So as for Camilla, so you're looking through these rites, and you notice that there's a really strong emphasis with these rites about about prayers to ensure that those that lie in the ground stay in the ground. This point is is drilled in. It's said again and again.
Necromancy.
That's something that you'd note from reading the rites. So did you?
Did I what?
Oh, so I thought that you said something.
Oh no, I'm just talking to myself. Just saying, necromancy is common here.
Quite possibly. you also notice that there seems to be a strong emphasis on the land. You know that you'd be able to see, you know, conclude from reading this that the people of Barovia believe they come from the land and return to the land.
That cemetery, anyone?
Mm.
There's any women in this bar.
Thankfully not.
Not in your room behind a locked door.
Yeah. Stay in bed.
Damn. If there was a woman in the bar, I'd invite her to the room.
You've got the room to yourself. Make your own entertainment.
Okay. So I think that, you know, that's what you'd be able to conclude from, you know, reading through the funeral rites. Is there is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that was mainly it.
That's fine. So you're confident that, well, I suppose you're confident that you could go through the rites based on reading the book. But I think more to the point, you're confident that if you were to give them to the prince, and the prince were to read over them, that the prince could do a passable job of the ceremony.
Mm-hmm. Gonna pass off the book before I go to bed.
No worries. Okay, so is Astruslis, so, you know, once Astruslis has finished eating, what would you do?
Oh. I don't know, because I didn't see that guy or anything. I suppose I'll float around the bar. I'll chat to these two. Evening, lads. Afternoon, lads.
They look at you, and the first one says, "When did you arrive?"
It was yesterday evening. We're
Okay.
invited by the Count. Lucky us.
Yes. Yes. He'll be sending his welcome party tonight. The other man says, "Oh yes, I'd forgotten that was the first. Yes,
Well,
he'll
welcome
be
party.
sending the procession tonight."
Oh, I thought we wouldn't see him until the funeral tomorrow. Can you tell us anything about the welcome party? Have you seen one before?
Yes, every month. On the first of every month.
Oh, okay. Is it a welcome party? I'll do like inverted commas above welcome.
The first man nods. They say it is the souls of all those who died against the Count.
Okay. Sort of like a show of force, a threat that don't rise against me. Otherwise, you'll be in this procession of the dead.
I suspect so.
Well, we won't be getting a lot of sleep tonight, then.
It's sometimes worth it to have a look. Part of our history. All those people that come through and one way or another join the ground or join the procession.
I'll certainly give it a look. Buy a bottle of that. What was it called again? Potato beer or something?
I think that was the euphemism for a strong spirit. Yes.
Yeah. I'll buy a bottle of that I can keep it corked.
And Bill the Burgomaster.
Yeah. Yeah, Bill the Burgomaster.
Yeah.
That'll be about all I can do. I'll just relay that information to Kamir, seeing as Christina wants to be left alone.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like this procession of dead's going to come through town later. We should probably see what it's all about.
I'll keep an eye
If we
open.
end up in it.
I'll keep an eye open. I'm more focused on the book.
Fair enough. Anything interesting?
A lot of undead, it seems like. A lot of stuff
Hmm.
about ground, making sure you're on the right ground.
Yeah.
See?
Well, we have seen a lot of undead around here.
Absolutely.
So,
uh,
is there anything to do this afternoon, or would you be content to just sort of pass the time in the tavern and eventually go to bed in the evening?
Yeah.
Maybe keeping an eye out for the procession at night.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, if you're happy to do that, I'd be happy to call the session here. Don't take a long rest yet. We'll resolve all that next session. But there isn't likely to be any disturbance for you in the afternoon, and we can resolve what happens in the night and what happens the following morning with the funeral next session.
Oh, we got everyone with it. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Next-
or at least I think a decent chance of full house. Yeah. So next session is going to be the 22nd of January. So well into the new year. But I'll look forward to seeing you all then.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you very much.
And I hope you've had a good one. And to the audience at home, we hope you've had a good time watching us. As we say, we shall pick up on the 22nd of January, 2023. All the map assets came from DM Andy. We included a link to his Patreon on the title slide. And the music was from Serpent Sounds Studios, composed by Alexander Nakarada, and we include the same link on the slide. The tokens are from Wizards of the Coast. We hope you've had a good one. See you on the next one.
Have a happy holidays, everyone.
Merry Christmas.